Canelo Alvarez championship display on Mexican Independence Day. Hello, fight fans. This is Coach Nathan of NS Champ 7 Part Boxing Series at nschamp7.com. Back at you again with a recap of an exciting night of professional prize fighting that recently went down at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, the first of two co-main events was a hard-earned ninth round TKO in favor of the newly crowned WBA interim super middleweight champ, Caleb Plant, who's now 23 wins, 2 defeats with 14 by way of knockout. And that was over the tough, unheralded, hard but wide punching Trevor McCumby, who is now 28 wins, 1 defeat with 21 by way of knockout. Now, first off, I apologize for an inaccurate report of Trevor's record in my preview of this match, but in research, I found 2 different records. And the one with 28 wins and 1 loss, that's the accurate one out of the 2. Now, after being knocked down in the 4th round, Plant made a wise decision by taking the fight inside, attacking the body while smothering the hard, wide punches of McCumby and weakening him for the storm of punches that stopped the fight with 1 second remaining in the 9th round. McCumby, whose skill set is still raw, he needs to stay active as he reportedly took 5 years off the sport, and he needs to develop the finer points of the game, and he has a good trainer in Clarence Bones Adams, who can definitely get the job done. The second co-main feature was Danny Swift Garcia attempting to win a 3rd world title against the oldest active champion in boxing today. And that's 41-year-old WBA middleweight champion Lara, who is now 31 wins, 3 defeats, 3 draws, with 19 by way of knockout. Folks, this was not a fight, but a sparring session, as these were just 2 guys moving around the ring, throwing few punches, and when a decent straight left did land at the end of the 9th round, father/trainer Angel Garcia knew it was time to stop it. And he did that between rounds. Danny looked like a guy who didn't want to be there, and he didn't. Gone was the hunger and intensity that fueled him to win 2 world titles at junior welter and welterweight division, and to beat the likes of Amir Khan, Lucas Matize, and Zab Judah. Not to mention the inactivity also hurt, as he had only 1 fight in 4 years. Now, in the main event, that was a hard-fought, hotly contested, fierce battle with plenty of gamesmanship and showmanship on both sides, which saw the 27-year-old challenger Edgar Berlanga eating hard combinations to the head and body, starting with the 2nd round knockdown from a hard left hook delivered by Canelo, who continued to land wrecking ball body shots, along with hooks and right hands that bloodied the mouth and nose of Edgar, who was still talking trash as he was taking a beating by the end of the fight. Much credit goes to Team Berlanga, who lived up to the hype, and that's to me at least, because he put on a game effort and landed some hard shots of his own. This coming from a guy who some fight critics said wouldn't go past 6 rounds. Now, both men are sure to get a well-deserved rest, and as for Alvarez, he says he wants a rematch with Dmitry Bivol. Now, that's if, and that's a big if, folks. That's if he can come out victorious in his upcoming world light heavyweight title unification match against fellow undefeated champion Artur Beterbiev, who's won all of his fights by way of knockout without a loss. So, an exciting night of boxing, well worth the ticket, except for 1 ripoff fight, which is not that bad if you consider Danny Garcia's body of work of always entertaining the fans, attaining the status of a world champion, and the fact that Pop's Angel Garcia recently had a stroke this past April. So let's keep our thoughts and prayers to him and for him to have a complete and healthy recovery. So, that's my final take on the event, folks. But don't forget, for elite boxing instruction, elite boxing analysis and elite boxing philosophy, click that like and notification button, share and subscribe to NS Champ 7-part boxing series at nschamp7.com. And as always, I'll be seeing you the next main event.